Okay. Ugh. All right. We're live.
We are.
Hi.
Welcome.
How's it going? We're here for Younk Nutrition Central Customer Appreciation Day.
That's right.
Yeah, man. We're going to be here appreciating you guys as customers and you come hang out with us. You come hang out with any of the other vendors that were here. We're going to be asking people about their journeys.
Yeah, find out just kind of where they are physically, mentally, what they're looking to do to kind of help accomplish those goals.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you'll get a koozie. Maybe a really cool sticker.
Stickers are so cool.
I do like them.
I know, right? It's so weird. Like, you grow up, you never really get over stickers.
No. Well, I mean, it's kind of like the ultimate sign that you did a good thing.
Yeah, right?
It's like a gold star.
I think, yeah, right? We need validation as men.
It's so bad.
It's so bad. The gold stars work, though. I like it.
Guess what, bitches? 2 gold stars in one day.
Man. I bet your boys would be down for that, too.
Probably.
I think so.
Well, they want more monetary value.
What are they going to spend their money on?
Well, apparently knives because of that thing at Red Fest I was
Oh,
telling you about.
yeah. So that'll be fun. We're going to be at Ren Fair.
Yeah. We're going to hopefully try to make daggers because that's what we need. Sharp objects.
Yeah, that's safe. I barely trust myself with a fork.
I barely trust myself with a spoon.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Yeah, man. Carve your heart out with a spoon. That's such a good movie.
Oh, God.
Excuse me. So, yeah, we're going to be there.
Alan Rickman was so great.
Who?
Alan Rickman.
Oh, man. Alan Rickman was fantastic. It's dull, you twit. It'll hurt more. God, I love that movie. Yeah, so we're gonna be at Ren Fest. Are we gonna film? Are we gonna do some?
Yeah,
stuff?
I figured.
You want to?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
we'll probably film some stuff.
Yeah, we'll have the family, so we'll have our wives, we'll have our your kids. My kids are not gonna come. That would be a disaster.
Yeah, I mean, plus mine are gonna probably go do whatever.
Yeah. Is Noah still gonna dress up as the wizard?
No, he couldn't find the costume.
So he's gonna dress up as the wizard from Dungeons and Dragons, like
the grand
old school Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeon Master,
like with the fucking stupid ball hair. It's so funny. Would have been so good.
Oh, it'd have been awesome. I actually looked hard for it. I tried multiple spirit shops, and he just wasn't gonna get it in time.
Oh, man.
That'd have been so cool.
So what's he doing?
Some kind of a steampunk thing going on.
Oh, whatever. I have a steampunk thing. My steampunk kilt.
Yeah, but I'll be donning a kilt. So will Gage.
Yeah. So we're all free bowling.
Oh yeah.
Oh, well, Noah not.
No.
We all, dude.
No.
You gotta be free.
I don't know if you want to do that though. Think about it.
Who, Noah?
No. I'm talking about free bowling because it's going to be 80-degree weather, humid, and walking a lot. It's a whole lot of chafing.
Yeah. My legs already rub against each other.
Yeah, see, there you go.
So a big boy problem. So if you know, you know.
Yeah.
If thick thighs saves lives, but that will save your own
fires.
Fires.
And we're in a heavily wooded area.
Katie calls them my thrusting thighs.
Oh God.
She loves the thrusting thighs.
Yeah, something tells me Katie's gonna want to edit that part out.
No. She'll say it to anybody.
Oh, okay.
Oh, look at my husband and his thrusting thighs.
Wow.
And I'm like, well, bam. That's right. Work hard for my thighs.
Well, see, and that's why you want to work on those legs.
Yeah, man. Leg work.
Don't skip leg day.
Don't skip leg day. Jesus Christ, don't skip leg day. That's my favorite thing. Oh, God, squats. Fuck.
How's it going, by the way?
No, terrible.
Is it still going bad?
Yeah, it hurts. My back hurts.
Really?
My back started. Well, we were getting the store ready for today.
Yeah.
And it was like my spine keeps swinging, and it's like right in that same spot, like high, like L2, L3 kind of area.
Uh-huh.
And it hurts. It's just,
really?
It's terrible.
Wow.
Whatever. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep going until it breaks.
I mean, have you thought about rest?
Yeah.
Have you done any rest? Sorry, I should have worded that better.
It could be better. I'm tired, but it's
kid, boys and girls, do as we say, not as we do.
Yeah, go get your rest, and that's what's okay. All right. So Bare Muscle, right? Bare Muscle nutrition and training. The 3 pillars that Bare Muscle is built on is sleep or recovery, nutrition, and then training. Right? With those 3 things have to be in line in order for you to get any kind of progress or maximize progress, I should say. And with a fucking newborn, You do the best you can with what you got, and that's kind of where I'm at.
Yeah.
But it's more than that though. It's like the adductor pain, the knee pain, the hips, that scar tissue in my glute, like, oh man, and my like hamstring. So it's fine. It is what it is. The deads are deading. Yeah, I'm happy with deads. Have never felt better.
Bench press looked amazing.
Bench press looks good. 365 moved like butter.
Yeah, dude, that was quick.
Yeah, that was it was a 1x2, and then a 2x3, and then a 1x4.
And then you had your pin press.
And then I had I had pin press, and I put 315 on the pin press, and I was like, oh, what the fuck? So easy.
Yeah.
And I did 35.
Nice.
And too easy. I'm like, all right, 365. So I put 365 on it, and I was like, okay, feels like where I'm gonna be. And it was for doubles, and the last set was, it was a grinder, but
hey, if it worked,
it was after all that other shit.
Yeah, I would say if it was a grinder after all of that, I'd say it's pretty solid.
Yeah, so even when I had like a 425, 365 didn't move like that.
Yeah.
So I was talking to my coach, and he was like, "Yeah, I think if you maxed out next week, you'd be the 425, 430." I'm like, "Really?"
Nice.
It's been a long time. Okay.
And we're back.
And we're back from the wind. Oh, nice. Put your phone on it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been moving good. What about you? Your journey's been fun the past couple of weeks. You want more?
I want more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good problem to have.
Yeah. Because the 3 days have been a lot of fun as far as the kind of like the more strongman focused plan, but I'm itching for more.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't feel like I'm after 3 days. I'm when we were really into it, we were going 4 or we were going 5 almost 6 days a week.
Yeah.
And 3 days isn't enough.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
Yeah. So I'm looking to do more.
Yeah. We can add. I think let's start with adding 1 day.
Yeah.
And then kind of see where you're at from there. But that's fun.
Yeah.
So you're, but I mean that'll be by yourself.
Yeah, the 4th day I'll probably be solo.
Yeah. Which is fine, right?
Yeah.
You want to do that at home?
Yeah, I could probably do it at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, that way I could actually incorporate the boys, let them see it. And, I would like to get like probably some kind of a farmer carry to have at home. Get some bars for that.
Okay.
Do sandbag carries. I've got battle ropes to where I can work on doing some kind of a sled pull.
Okay.
Something like that.
What about an SBD day? You want to do something like that?
Yeah, I can do that.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
don't sound too enthusiastic.
No, I'm open.
Okay.
I really am.
How's the overhead?
Not bad. It's not bad.
No pain?
No, not really.
Okay.
I mean, it's just kind of awkward. I mean, because I feel that click in the shoulder. But other than that, no.
No pain, though?
No,
just
no
the click?
No, just that click.
Is it audible?
A little bit.
Okay. Yeah, we'll take it back.
Yeah.
We'll be careful with it.
Yeah. But
That's
I mean, it still moves quickly.
Yeah. I'm really impressed by your sled pulls. They look great.
Yeah,
dude.
Nice.
Awesome.
Good. Probably could. Now, when doing the sled pulls, I see that I'm pretty much staying in that seated position.
Yeah.
Do I need to be leaning back more on that pull?
I kind of would like you to keep it a little more compound, get the lower back going.
Okay.
Have to? No.
Well, I mean, if it's something that would be more beneficial, then
yeah, I mean, keep it as compound as possible.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then
I would like to see that.
So I would say then, yeah, it's a have to.
Okay. I like your thinking. I like your thought process.
I'm very much we're here. We might as well.
Yeah, if we're gonna do it, do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's your nutrition?
Nutrition is getting better. Well, because I mean, with these last few days, I've been out in the field with my boss, so I wasn't able to go and bring my meal prep with me. I was making correct choices. Yeah. Eating with him. And then the following night, because I didn't get to prep that evening.
Yeah.
So the following night, of course, we were at the concert. So that was actually
What'd you eat?
I actually ate what the boys didn't. Because I mean, how much
you're a plate hoover.
But I mean, it was like a little bit of fries and then brisket with mac and cheese.
Whatever.
So that was
carb, but
yeah. But at least get the protein in with the brisket.
Yeah. So story time.
Yeah.
I was supposed to do my meals yesterday, but I was here again setting up and everything. I'm not. Does that sound like I'm bitching? I'm not bitching.
No.
It's just a lot of work. A lot more than I thought it would be. I was supposed to prepare. I was supposed to do my meals yesterday. I did not get them done.
Yeah.
So that kind of threw me off. And even on bench day, day before yesterday, Thursday, I didn't have my meals ready either.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, man, that was okay. So that was crazy. This hasn't happened to me. This hasn't happened to me since I was in like a stupid deep deficit.
Yeah.
And I felt like I get hit by a truck. I got done with that bench that we just were talking about, those 365s and stuff, and came here, helped Jeff set up and everything. And I was driving home. I don't even remember how I got home.
Wow. Yeah.
And then I felt like I got hit by a truck. I was heating food up. I fell asleep. It was 9 o'clock. Fell asleep while my food was getting heated up.
Oh, geez.
And then ate, and then fell back asleep again. It was wild. But I didn't have my meal, so after the bench press, I did so there's a restaurant right down here called Sitar. Awesome. Big shout out to Fazan. So good. Food is so good. So I had that, but it's way outside of my normal macro range.
Right.
And I don't know, man. Just messed me up, dude. I felt like that in forever.
Well,
that was horrible.
But I mean, think about the output that you were doing on bench.
That was a lot.
Yeah.
That was a lot of output.
So, I mean, if you were doing that much output and
my food was off.
And your food was off.
Is that how like most people feel? Like whenever they're training and stuff and they're just eating whatever, do they feel like that? If so, Jesus Christ.
Like I remember when I was doing this was a few years ago when it was actually my dad and we were running together.
Yeah.
And we would run through our old neighborhood, up hills and down hills, and we were running about anywhere between 3 and 5 miles. And my nutrition was, I think, like in the evening time.
You were a kid too, though.
No, it wasn't that long.
Oh.
No. I mean, I was in mid-20s, yeah.
Yeah, bro.
But it was, I did the King, Prince, Pauper kind of eating.
Okay.
Where it was a big breakfast.
Yeah. Which
moderate lunch, small dinner.
If you're gonna like not have a set dedicated plan, is the better way to go. Load up earlier in the day, and then like taper off 100%. Most people do it the opposite. Don't do that.
No. So I would, ate really well in the morning, moderate lunch, and then dinner was usually like some kind of a iceberg lettuce salad with like a protein in it. It wasn't enough protein.
No, but
I mean, nowhere near enough.
You loaded up in
I was.
When
after I got done with this run, it was in the evening time.
Oh, okay.
So after I got done with that run, I immediately would fall asleep. I mean, just crash.
Out. Yeah.
And I'd like knock out for like 30 minutes, wake up and be like, oh shit, what happened? And then I'd go eat, and then I'd pass out again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was nuts.
Yeah, I haven't felt like that in so long. Whenever I was running, so I did for a while, I did the FBI training program, which was, I kind of wanted to do it just to push myself in a different way, because I was still lifting heavy, but I was like, okay, I need to do something a little different. You gotta spice it up. This was years ago. So I started running, and I was doing like 15 miles a week or something. And I would be running, and the exact opposite would happen. I'd be tired, I'd go run, and I'd be so awake. Yeah,
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'd be up for another like 3 or 4 hours. I'd be just endorphins and stuff. I'd be so awake.
See, now I would get that way after lifting, where I would lift in the evening times, and I'd be awake.
Yeah, and I it's always been that way too.
Yeah.
But with the running, it was surprising. Like it's a different high. Like the running's a different high.
Yeah, I mean, I used to get that quote-unquote runner's high.
Yeah.
But I can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
It kills my knee.
Yeah. And your foot? You're having some foot problems too.
Yeah, it's that back heel is so weird. I don't know,
man. We'll get there.
Yeah.
We'll get there eventually before something else goes wrong.
That being said, Devin showed me the aftermath.
Oh yeah? Yeah, his foot was swollen.
Yeah.
He didn't show. I need to call him actually. He didn't show me the aftermath, but after we were done, his foot was so swollen. It needed it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's bad. Yeah, he was, he needs some work.
Yeah. You just picture, bro, so glad I bought my mouth guard.
It was biting down on that mouth guard the whole time. That shit hurts, man. If you have never done proper body work, it hurts.
Oh, yeah.
It hurts.
Yeah.
But it fixes. Like, there's no way massage is going to do that.
No.
It's just, you got to fucking get in there.
Yeah.
I like getting my thumbs in other men. Both.
Oh, God.
He's blushing because he knows.
Oh, God. No, that's just wrong. So wrong.
That's okay. I put my thumbs in women, too.
I know.
Yeah, his wife.
Yeah, I can honestly say I never moved her to tears the way you have. Of course, it's funny though because I told her that Devin brought a mouth guard with him to get her manipulation. She's like, I probably should do that. Did you tell him that I almost bite you when you're there with me? I'm like,
I tell him that.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's like, yeah. My
That's
wife
a running joke. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, my wife will either try to bite me if I'm there at the manipulation with her, or for some reason you give her a pipe.
Yeah, because if I give her something, she's not going to hit me with it.
Oh no, she will.
She hasn't yet.
What's too big? That's why. That's the only reason why.
It's the first time anybody said my pipe was too big.
Hey-o.
Hey-o.
By the way, nice shorts.
Thanks, bud. I love them. They're purple and they're awesome. They're like my wife for our anniversary. It sounds dumb, but I love it. It means a lot to me. That's all that matters.
Well,
she got me a bunch of shorts for our anniversary present. And I'm so happy about it.
Where'd you get them?
Probably Amazon. I don't know.
Okay, I'll have to ask her.
Yeah, dude. Oh, I love them. They're like a little stretchy. They're just stretchy enough. They're a 5-inch seam, so they're kind of high. They're like full mobility. It's fantastic.
Nice.
Yeah, I love them.
Nice.
Super happy about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Awesome.
You know what we didn't bring today?
What?
Whiskey.
Yeah, probably a good thing.
It's hot.
It is hot.
It's warm.
Yeah.
You're in the shade. My back's all sweaty.
Well, I mean, we're gonna scoot over.
Nah, it's fine.
You probably do better in the sunlight than I do.
Probably not.
I'll turn red.
Actually, probably.
Yeah, I was like, I'll turn red so fast.
Yeah, you same color.
Redder.
Shirt.
Yeah.
Show me shirt. Meatitarian. I love it. It's so funny.
It's his lifestyle. It's
not a choice.
It's not a choice. It's a lifestyle. You know, it's not for everybody. I do it for health reasons.
Obviously.
Yeah. Right. Good
Lord. That's so funny. How do you feel about that, though? How do you feel about carnivore?
Well, considering how successful I was with keto, I'm intrigued by it.
Okay.
I am. I've heard, people doing really well on it. I would love to see a bit more, I guess, study behind it.
Yeah.
Like people's cholesterol and, just what their levels are. I'm open to it.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely open to it because, again, I did so well with keto, but I did dirty keto.
Okay.
When I did it. So I can only imagine what I would have done.
You were actually in ketosis all the time?
If I were in ketosis the entire time and done it properly.
Yeah.
I wasn't tracking my protein levels,
yeah.
So I probably wouldn't have gotten as small as I did. But I started in July, and probably I would say about November is when I stopped, right at about Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I dropped 50 pounds.
Yeah, I believe it. Yeah. You will. I mean, there's no carbs, so there's nothing holding. There's also nothing holding water into your muscles either.
Right.
So, which is why people freak out. They only go by the scale, which the scale is just one of many tools. But people freak out when they go on the scale and they eat carbs. All of a sudden, they gain a ton of weight. It's not off. It's obviously not. If you think you gained a bunch of fat back, you're wrong. You're incorrect.
Right.
It's the water filling the muscle back up and the carbs, right? So insulin drives nutrients and drives water and stuff into cells. The only way that's going to happen is in the presence of sugar or carbohydrates.
Right.
So you swell up, and it's not fat immediately that comes back. It's just that water. So and
Right.
it can be up to like 15 pounds.
Oh yeah.
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 So and people like the way they look on keto because they're so lean and trim. It's because of those lack of carbs.
Yeah.
Which I don't agree with.
I know.
Yeah.
That's just why I haven't go. You know what? I'm doing it. I'm going back.
So here's the thing. It has its place.
It does.
Every diet, what I do is proper nutrition. It's not diet.
Right.
Diet is a very specific way of eating that.
It's a Band-Aid on an open wound.
It's more of a fad thing. I'm just being honest. Be clear with what it is. Diets are fads.
Right.
Keto and carnivore are fad. Vegan is a fad. They're all fad diets. But they have their place in potential situations. Are they for everyone? Absolutely not. What is for everyone is a balanced nutritional approach with balance between carbs, proteins, and fats, and whatever journey you're trying to accomplish. Like that's the long-term sustainable way to do it. Now, within that journey, if you have certain like if you're in bodybuilding or if you're like gearing up to go to the beach in a couple of months, right? There's things that can be done that won't decrease your fat tissue, but can very quickly create a certain aesthetic, right? And carnivore, keto will help you do that. Do not do long-term stuff. Do not do long-term keto. It's not sustainable. It's not good for your body. Your brain runs on carbs. Eat carbs. Carbs are your friend. Carbs are good.
All right. So what would you say is the time frame for like
Depends
keto
on the journey.
or
Depends on the journey.
keto or
Depends on the
carnivore?
journey.
Depends on it.
Completely depends on the person.
Okay.
It depends on body. It depends on like how much fat mass they have. It
Okay.
depends
So
on,
let's say we talk a bit more. I'm like, all right, I want to go that route for a little bit to kind of kickstart off and then slowly build into adding carbs back in. What would you say that time frame?
I would go the opposite.
Okay.
What we would need to do is present you in a situation where you're having carbs and then taper into that a keto phase as as a finishing touch.
Right.
So for you, it would be like, let's say we're doing a 12 week. Let's say we're doing 12 weeks and really hard cut, similar to like what we were doing before, right? Let's drop 15, 20 pounds, right?
Yeah.
Those last 4 weeks or so, when it's really tough, we would jump into no carb because your body's already operating at high carb, right? So your metabolic process is already kind of chooching, right?
Right.
Hey, yeah.
And we're back.
Yeah, so it would be like a finishing touch.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And that's how I would, like, for women, it's a little different. Excuse me, women, statistically speaking, on an average, women are much better with fats than carbs. So it's a little bit easier of a transition. You can do it a little bit earlier. But you still have to, when you reintroduce, you got to introduce correctly.
Right. My phone is blowing up.
Your phone is blowing up? Why?
On Instagram. Just blowing up.
Really?
Well, I mean, with the pictures just saying that we're here. And
Instagram's blowing up right now?
yeah, dude.
Nice. Thank you. Guys, is it love or is it all negative?
No, it's like 14, I mean, it's like 14 notifications.
That's the I don't know. I can't see your phone.
Oh,
Oh my God. Jeez.
there.
Your
Put it
phone
right
just, it's
There
got
you
this
go.
like privacy screen on it. It just blasted my eyeball.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. Nice, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So,
Thank you. We
keep
love
them
you.
coming, guys. We appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Subscribe. YouTube. We're back.
We're back.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Nice little intermission.
Yeah.
Drink of water.
Kind of a little refocus.
Yeah, a little bit of a refocus. Do you need to pee?
No, I think I'm good.
Good.
Yeah. I had to think about it for a
You had
minute.
to really feel the bladder there.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta.
That's so funny. Okay. All right. So
It's like, do I have my keys? Do I have my wallet?
oh my
do I
God.
gotta pee?
You do the pat down when you get out of a car?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, 100%. I'll do it out when I get out of the car, when I get in the car.
Yeah. And I always forget something.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, oh crap, I left my phone. And then Katie's like, thanks, babe.
No. My wife's like, you're an adult. Keep up with your own shit.
Katie just does it. It's just amazing. So okay, so you said something interesting earlier.
Yes.
You're talking about Noah
Yeah.
doing college
so he's doing a college application.
Yeah, man. So what's that like?
It's pretty surreal.
It's weird, right?
Yeah. Oh, super weird because we're at an age right now where our first kid is going to start going to college in like months. It's nuts. And we actually went to a concert last night.
Yeah.
Had a great time. Saw an artist that I haven't seen since I was in high school.
That's so weird.
Yeah, and I leaned over to Noah and I said, how old you are right now was the age that I was when I first saw this guy in concert. Which is actually the same age that Stacy and I were both when we met. So, yeah.
So your oldest is the same age as when you and your wife met.
Yes.
Okay.
It's super weird.
Weird.
Yeah, because I mean, it's like you had mentioned before. He's at the age where he could possibly meet
his wife.
Yeah.
Like for the rest of his life. That's crazy to me.
Oh yeah, it's nuts. Yeah, and I'm like, so is there anybody you're interested? No. It's like, all right, that's cool. All right, just fine, whatever. Focus on school. Smart, do that. Yeah.
So what's he want to go to school for?
So,
not girls.
No. Well, no. That'll follow no matter what school you go to.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But
you have the next one. You have the next one in line for that.
Oh yeah. So right now, I believe his focus is marine biology.
Okay.
So he's looking at A&M, Sam Houston, and Texas State.
Okay.
So I guess they have good marine biology programs. I don't know.
It's amazing. It's surprising that he wouldn't want to go to like, was it like? Is it UT Galveston or?
Well, I think there's U of H, like Corpus.
U of H Corpus, yeah,
something like that.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, who knows? It's possible.
Well, how did he get into with marine biology?
Noah has always had like a thirst for knowledge.
Uh-huh.
He's just always been very much into books and reading and.
Yeah, but why marine biology?
I don't know.
Why?
Which is funny because he does not like going out to deep sea. He's like, I don't want to go underneath the water. I like being on top of it and studying what's underneath. I'm like,
I mean, okay.
Not really sure how that's going to work, but hey, your journey. You'll figure it out.
That's interesting. So it's like I can pinpoint. Now my parents might have not been able to, granted, but I can pinpoint exactly when and what it was that made me have the passion about what I have passions about. So there's nothing that happened with Noah that was like
not that I've seen. No, I mean, not when it comes to.
Maybe we should ask him.
Well, I mean, the only thing that I can think of is how the name of the state fish for Hawaii he can actually say. It's like
what?
Yeah, and he always. I mean, he's prided himself on that, and he would. When the boys were younger, we would play games at dinner where, you've seen it.
Yeah, it's so much fun.
But we would do kind of like the ABC game, we would call it.
Yeah.
We'd pick a category, and then, you've got A, I've got B, and, so on and so forth. So he wanted to do fish.
Okay.
And we're all like, goldfish, redfish, bluefish.
Yeah.
And he's like, the state fish for Hawaii is the mono ukunuku or whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, and he's just like just naming all this stuff. So I don't know if that's when it started or what.
Weird.
But
I mean, granted, passions can start in really weird ways.
Yeah,
but
that's how I don't know if that's how it started, but
okay.
Here's where we are.
Well, let's ask another question. I don't know how I can word this. How did it evolve into what it is now? Was there so he had this event and where it was like he knew the fish? Like,
honestly, his original
I didn't know state had fish.
Yeah. It's like
does
a
every
state bird.
Have a fish?
I have no idea.
That's so weird.
Yeah,
I don't know.
But originally he wanted to go into astronomy.
Yeah.
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 And I'm like, all right, so, what is the driving force behind astronomy? What do you want to do with that?
Yeah.
Do you want to work with NASA? Do you want to be an astrophysicist? Do you want to be an I forget what it's called for engineering in space.
Aeronautical engineer?
Yeah.
And we're back. Okay.
We're here. So yeah, he originally wanted to go to astronomy, didn't really have a plan as to what he wanted to do. And he was like, well, I guess I could become like a teacher. I go, that's getting in front of a class of however many people and talking every day, right? And he's like, oh, I don't want to do that. I'm like,
it's not for him.
Yeah. So then it just changed all of a sudden to this.
Okay.
So I'm like, all right, whatever.
All right.
So, yeah.
Okay. I mean,
it is a passion of his. He enjoys it. But, I mean, it's an interest of his.
It's an interest.
It's an interest of his.
All right.
Now, kind of touching base on what you had said about what his passions were, and it seems like right now his only passion is Dungeons and Dragons. Dungeons and Dragons. I can't talk.
Dungeons and Dragons.
It's hard to say sometimes.
Yeah. Words.
Yeah, words are hard.
Yeah.
Words and math.
Words tough.
Yeah.
Okay, so, all right. So why not pursue something in that?
Honestly, I don't know. He has a fantastic imagination.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
To where he could come up with, storylines and creatures and things like that. I don't see why he couldn't. But I think what he's doing, he can be very much practical and analytical.
Yeah.
So he probably could be very well trying to think of what a proper career path may be, and then going to utilize the D&D stuff as
what about like 3D
project. Do that too.
Like printing figurines and all that kind of stuff.
I'm open to it. That's something he wants to look into.
I don't know. I feel like
then he can make little figurines for us.
Yeah, man. Oh, dude. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I think that there's so many people out there that I guess confuse interests with passions, right?
Right.
Not that you have to pursue something in your life that's a passion per se. You can have passions on the side that you do, right? But I feel like if you're gonna do something in life and you're gonna be successful, let it be something you're passionate about.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So
I mean, you can't. I'm a firm believer that you can't go through this life without having something to be passionate about.
Yeah, man.
Because it'll just get boring, and you'll be left unfulfilled in some way.
Yeah. Yeah. So. Okay. Well, what are some of your interests versus your passions? Like, what are your, let's say, top three? Okay. What are your top three interests that you would say?
Music.
Okay. Yeah. And that's playing music. Listening to music, enjoying music?
Just enjoying music.
Okay, as a whole.
Live music.
Got it, okay.
It's hard to say what my passions are.
Yeah.
Because, I mean...
They can intertwine with your interests.
I mean, I've always had a passion for music and movies and things like that.
Oh, gosh, yes.
Yeah. And honestly, it's a lot of what we talk about on here. A big interest is fitness.
Yeah.
Although it doesn't seem it right now, but it is.
Fitness can mean a lot of different things.
Yeah. Fitness pizza in my mouth.
Yeah, man.
But I've always enjoyed the fitness aspect of things. I've always been interested in nutrition. I've never taken the time to really properly understand and how to cultivate what proper nutrition is.
Yeah. Well, it's so confusing.
It absolutely is. Yeah. There's so much information.
Yeah.
To where it becomes daunting.
Yes.
You're just kind of like, nah, it's a lot. I'm not doing that.
Yes.
Thank you, ADHD.
So many people are in that. Yeah.
Yeah. Whiskey is very much
I would say whiskey is a passion. Of yours.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not an interest. That's a passion.
Actually, you know what? Being behind the bar. So one of my in a past life, I was a bartender. I was a bar manager, and I always loved being behind the bar
as a passion,
as almost like a passion.
So what? Okay, when you say being behind the bar, is it like the act of making drinks, or is it like being like the bartender, the therapist, the guy
that's
that comes
very
to
much,
talk to you?
I would say that's very much the same thing.
Look at this guy. What's up, dude? Yeah, man, doing good.
So I would say it's a bit of both.
Okay.
Yeah, I've always enjoyed being behind the bar, being the guy that, people will talk to while slinging drinks. That whole atmosphere. That's why there's a bar in my house.
No kidding. And it's so cool.
Yeah. So I would say that whole aspect has been a passion.
Okay.
Just kind of being, not being so much the center of attention of everybody's good time.
Yeah.
But being a key player in people having a good time where they're at.
Yeah.
So
for sure. Yeah. Okay. I think so. So us filming and me talking about all my bullshit to you is feeding into your passion.
Well, no, I mean, when we're sitting at the bar, I enjoy it. Yeah, I really do.
Yeah, I love it too. I'm just dumping shit.
And I enjoy being there to kind of being that soundboard for people.
Yeah. Dude, it's good.
It's just kind of
incredibly therapeutic.
Yeah, absolutely. That's part of why we're doing what we're doing.
Yeah, man.
And even when we're not recording, people coming up to the bar and having a drink and just being able to relax and enjoy themselves, have music playing in the background. And yeah, I love it.
And you think, all that being said, you think that he only really feels that compelled in that way towards something like D&D.
Exactly, yeah. Because he will, but he's had other things that he's been super passionate about, like Greek mythology.
Okay.
You ask him one question, and I can promise you,
dude, he goes into these.
It will be a 45-minute conversation. Granted, it's a one-sided 45-minute conversation.
Yeah.
So he will tell you all that you need to know and didn't ask.
Yeah.
So
he does that with a lot of things.
I'm telling you, the kid is smart as a whip.
Yeah, he's a sponge.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I only wish I could have been that way with school, but I was not.
Dude,
my Gage and I are very much the same.
Yes.
In so many ways.
Yes.
Where, he's very knowledgeable when it comes to like firearms. I mean, he was just like, oh, there's a 1911, and I'm like, why couldn't you have put that towards schoolwork? And he just goes,
I don't care.
And he's like, really, Dad? I was like, I'm not saying it to criticize.
Yeah.
I'm saying it more along the lines as kind of like saying it to myself as well.
Well, it's true though. It's a good point.
Yeah.
I was the same way. I was the exact same way.
Oh yeah.
School was so easy. I never really had to try. So I always had other things that I was so curious about, and I would put all my energy into that. And then when grades start to dip, I'd be like, okay, let me read this paragraph out of a book.
I mean, with school, I was a B student.
Yeah.
Could I have been an A student?
100%.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
I just needed to apply myself more, but I found other things to be more entertaining. Yeah.
And this is super important. This is super important. If you're watching this and you're younger, or if you're watching this and you're a little bit older and you have second thoughts about going to college and spending all the money on college is not for everybody. College is not for everyone. The most important. So I've got a undergrad in economics, undergrad in global business, and also petroleum engineering. And the thing that school or college taught me more than anything else was how to learn. That was really it. Out of all the things I have now and everything I'm going on and I have now, I don't use that much of it. I do with my day job, especially statistics and statistical analysis. But other than that, it just teaches you how to learn. So if you're out there and people are pushing you into going to college and you feel like you have to go to college, you don't. You don't. You absolutely do not. Do what you feel is best for you.
It's funny that you're saying all this because Gage actually is like, I'm not going to college.
Cool.
I said, well, then you're going to go to trade school.
Or military.
Yeah. I said, you're doing something.
Or both.
I said, you're not just going to go and get a job.
Yeah, you need a skill.
Yeah.
You need to learn, you need to have a skill, and you need to, Like, it goes back to the conversation. Be passionate. Like, be passionate about something, and then go do that thing.
Yeah.
And like, get compensated for it. Essentially, it's one of my mentors, my business mentors, always said, if you're good at something, don't do it for free.
You know who said that?
Huh?
You know who said that?
Who?
The Joker, Heath Ledger. He said that.
Wait.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he said, if you're good at something, never do it for free.
I don't remember that.
Oh, yeah.
In Dark Knight?
Yeah.
I don't remember that. My business mentor said that to me years and years and years and years ago. And it always stuck with me.
Yeah.
There were two things that he said. Bite off more than you can chew and chew like hell. And if you're good at something, never do it for free.
Yeah.
And I don't mean that means you should take people's money. What that means is just saying, like, there's an equal exchange of information, right? Like, if you're really good at something, go do that thing and make it your life, and let other people give you an equal exchange for that value.
Absolutely.
And that's in this society, it's money.
Yeah.
But that's fine. That's okay.
Yeah. Find your passion.
Find your passion.
And
I want Noah to find. I want Noah to pursue his passion. If that's truly his passion, He's young. That may not be.
I mean,
the passion, right?
I mean, it's changed more than once.
Yeah.
So this is the third time he's changed his mind.
Yeah.
Before school's even started.
Yeah.
So.
But then it's not
I would imagine it's going to change again.
Did you have passions at his age?
No.
No passions, just interests.
No, just interests.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did.
I mean, at his age, I was too busy trying to either, dating a girl, or in after school activities, which is choir and, believe it or not, choir and musical theater.
I believe that. You like music.
And
you're a great actor.
Yeah, that was terrible. Terrible.
I threw you a bone there.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. But no. And I'd been working since I was 14.
Yeah.
So I didn't have that. I mean, grew up at a different time where you were told to. You weren't told to go after your dreams. It was like,
no,
go get a job. Yeah. Go to college. Go to college. Get a job. Yeah.
Go to college and go get a high-paying job. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah. So
I hated that. I hated getting pushed into that.
I didn't hate college, but I didn't like it.
Yeah, I agree with that. I was probably there. I hated the sentiment that I had to. Like, I have to go to college and I have to get a good job. Like, I always hated that. And I have a bit of, what is it called? I guess, is it Asperger's? Where it's like, just so defiant. Like, somebody tells you to do something, you're like, oh, just because you told me to do it, no.
Yeah.
I have a bit of that, right?
Yeah.
I'm not saying I have, is that what it's called?
You're just saying he's stubborn.
I'm just stubborn. Somebody tells me to do something, I'm like, I'm going to do my own thing. And sometimes it's in line with what they say, and at that point, cool, you're my friend. And if it's not, you go fuck yourself. But even at his age, like, I had a passion, like, it's still my passion now. Like, nothing's changed.
Yeah, I mean,
it's a passion.
I think what he's plagued by, and I think a lot of kids at that age is there's just so much that's available.
Yeah, and the internet doesn't help.
Yeah, and that's what I mean by there's so much being available to them. Is that they could get flooded with almost too much information.
Yeah.
I mean, just like what we were talking about earlier, how there is so much bullshit out there.
Oh my God.
That it almost covers over the need to know information.
Yes, dude, it does. It absolutely does.
It muddies the truth. So
there's a lot of bullshit out there.
Yeah, I just think, when you're giving too many options, you're sitting there, like that cartoon dog with your head just flailing about, not knowing what direction to go.
Yeah. And that's where like being a good parent, right, comes in, where it's hey, look at this guy. Hey, come here. Look at this guy. What's up, buddy?
How you going?
How's it going, man?
Oh. Hey, I didn't see you. How are you?
Say hi to everybody.
How's it going?
Yeah.
Look at you. Peace. You're doing.
Look how good this guy looks.
Yeah,
here, get in front of the camera here. Here, get bend down a little bit. Look at this guy.
Yeah.
Look at this
You're
guy.
gonna have to stoop
Look
down
at
a bit more.
He's really tall.
We're not 6+. So
This thing.
Yeah, it's
again,
up all the way, bro.
we're not that tall.
Yeah, we're not monsters like you are.
Y'all broadcasting live today out here.
Yeah,
No.
man, we're filming right
Are
now.
we live? I don't know.
Not live. No,
Okay, no.
definitely not live.
No, you can't go live with us.
No, that's a bad choice.
We're too sporadic.
You can edit me to look less tired.
Dude, I can make you look glowing.
Dude, he looks freaking amazing.
Yeah, he does. He looks, Colin,
Yeah.
bro.
Dude,
You look great.
You look amazing.
He's done an amazing job. And he's like, oh, nothing interesting. Bullshit.
Oh, no,
Bro,
no.
The people who say that are always the most interesting people. He's got a really cool story, and I'd like to have him on.
Oh, yeah.
His,
I mean,
his story.
I'm so proud of him.
Yeah, man, for sure.
Yeah. Anyway, so where were we?
I don't know.
Oh, so we were talking about passions, journeys.
If you're passionate about something, go do it.
Yeah, find your passion.
Oh yeah.
Follow
If
that
you-
dream.
Yeah, if you're don't do it for free.
Yeah.
If you're good at something, don't do it for free.
And if you're
And
if you're not going to do college, get a skill. Find a skill.
Yeah. What I was gonna say was, if you're passionate about something, you're gonna naturally want to learn more about it, and you're gonna just gravitate towards getting as much information as you can. And I would say, if not all of it, most of it for sure is valuable to other people, and they will appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, I mean, like you said, the 3D printing or T-shirt making, something.
Go do something.
If you find passion in it, if it's something that you thoroughly enjoy doing, do it.
Yeah, and so many people
Go make money for it.
So many people are in these dead-end jobs that they absolutely hate. It's because they might have had an interest at some point in time, but then it's just like whatever happened, and then they stay.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I mean,
Some
you got
of
bills
us
to
do
pay
not
for
know
sure.
what that's like.
Do what?
Some of us have no idea what that's like.
Yeah, right. Go do something. Go, even if it's on the side. Go do something, and if it's something that you can eventually, replace your primary income or whatever, go do that. But you got to start somewhere. You got to go try.
Absolutely.
You got to go do it. All right, so we got a super special guy coming up here. See what this is. This guy right here, Colby, bro. Dude, so good to see you. You want to sit down for a minute? You got a minute to chat?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, cool. All right. This gentleman right here has had one hell of a journey. He owns Northside Gym over off of Kirkendall and what's the?
There's not really a cross street. It's just Kirkendall.
It's Kirkendall, but it's down past Rayford, right?
Yeah,
Like
it's
just past Rayford?
Past West Rayford. Like if you're on Woodlands Parkway, then you head south on Kirkendall. It's like probably a mile down.
It's like, yeah, cool. All right, yeah. So, hell of a journey, man. Hell of a journey. So, I gotta ask you, you're bodybuilding. You're bodybuilding for years, and what made you want to do your own gym? Like, that's a hell of a jump, dude.
I think I've always wanted to do my own gym. Like when I found passion in it, I was like, well, I kind of want to spread passion to other people. So as I found bodybuilding, I just kind of found my niche, what I like to do. I always liked to lift. I was lifting since I was 17 in my garage, and off-season sports, throughout high school. So, and when I went into the Navy, and it still stuck with me. It's just like every time I had a chance, I'd always go to the gym, and then it was like, man, I really found passion in this, and then I didn't like what I was doing in the Navy. So as soon as I got out, I was like, I want to train and then make enough save until I can open my own place.
So you got out of the Navy like, all right, I'm working with clients. I'm making this happen.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Like my last year of the Navy, my last 6 months, I was already training clients on the side. So I had a kind of like a bridge the gap between finances. Once I stopped doing the Navy, I could support myself. So,
dude, that's awesome, man. Yeah, I didn't realize you had been with clients that long. I thought you were doing something else. You've been doing this, so that's awesome. And how long have you been competing?
My first year was 2015.
Okay.
I competed in Virginia when I was in the Navy still.
Okay, yeah.
So I was 22. Oh, no, 23.
Okay.
At the time, yeah.
And you're how old now?
32. Still competing.
Bro, still competing. Veteran. And what, 4 or 5 months ago, maybe 6 months ago, you tore your bicep too?
Yeah, I tore my bicep.
And come back. Look at this guy, dude. Give us a little flexy flex.
I was lifting a treadmill. This is actually one. It like receded
a little bit. It's not bad though.
bit.
It actually looks better than what I thought it would be.
Yeah.
You still got a nice peak on there.
I've been working on them.
I can tell, bro. You look fantastic, dude. You look
Thanks,
amazing.
dude.
Yeah,
Thanks.
man.
Yeah.
So, and you also have. I saw recently you guys have your own podcast that you're doing for the gym, or is it just kind of some gym rules?
Yeah,
so,
it's just like a YouTube video. It's just something fun. Like I like to put out training stuff.
Okay.
You know, for my members and also my training clients as well.
Yeah.
So, it's like kind of a long forum. Like you just follow us like a vlog, and we kind of show you how we like to train and stuff.
I love that. I love that. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I even story time. I came to you at some point after I had my latest back injury that I had.
Yeah.
I was so fed up with powerlifting, and I'll always be a powerlifter. But I was so fed up. I went to Colby and I was like, bro, you got some time? We chatted for a bit. It was like, I kind of want to start dabbling in bodybuilding. And then I started doing hypertrophy stuff, and I started started happening, and I got better. I'm like, fuck, I always want to lift heavy. so I keep talking about passions, right? I keep coming back. This is my powerlifting, my passion, training's my passion, nutrition's my passion, always will be. That being said, I'm still not opposed to doing. I still kind of want to go on stage.
Yeah, dude.
Just to see if I can. I have the foundation. I know I've got a good foundation for it. I've got a good taper. I know I can make it happen.
Yeah.
It's all about having the right coach.
Yeah.
Having the right guy.
For sure.
But yeah, if you guys if you're doing bodybuilding or even just general training, you just want more information, or you want somebody that's very meticulous, that's gonna like take you through each tiny little step, Colby's your guy. Fantastic gym, great environment. Dude, you're a blessing to us all, bro. I appreciate it. Yeah. Dude.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. So yeah, be looking forward to Colby. He's literally right down the road from where we film at the bar. So sometimes you're down for it, bring you on and kind of go through deeper into your journey. And as you know, have you seen any of the stuff that we put out in the podcast?
I haven't yet.
Okay.
No.
It's all about nutrition. It's all about nutrition, training, and men's mental health.
I got you.
There's not enough focus on men's mental health out there. And if we can make the world a better place, we absolutely will.
Yeah,
and we'll do it together, sharing a glass of whiskey.
Of course. Hell yeah.
So yeah.
I love that.
Cool, man. Well, I appreciate your time, dude.
Yeah,
Thanks.
Man. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's good seeing you, bro.
Yeah, man. Nice seeing you. Yeah, we'll talk soon, bro. I'll hit you up for sure. Yeah, thanks, dude. Yeah, dude. I'm glad we got a chance to talk to Colby, though. Or I did. You had to go to the bathroom. But Colby's super good dude. He's the guy that owns Northside. That's literally...
Oh, okay, yeah, that's right by the house.
3 blocks from your house.
I would like to have talked to him.
Yeah, so we'll have him come by the bar.
Okay, yeah. It's not far from...
Huh? Yeah, it's not far from... No, not at all.
You got to be able to find your passion.
That's a good segue. How do you do that?
I mean...
Experiment,
yeah. You got to try things out. You got to try things new. It's like finding the job you're passionate about.
So
where did you start as your first job?
My first job?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay, are we talking about like... So
16 years old, first job.
Oh, well, hold on. So I've always been an entrepreneur. I've always had arguably too many things going on at one time. So are we talking about like official W-2 job?
Official W-2 job.
It was the coolest job on the planet at that point in time for a 16-year-old kid at Sam Goody. Now, if you know, you know.
I was going to say, for those who might not be old enough, let them know what Sam Goody is.
Sam Goody was the tits. Sam Goody was a retail store that sold CDs. Well, we had tapes. So, tapes, CDs, VHS movies, and DVDs. We had figurines, we had video games, we had gaming consoles. We'd like everything, like multimedia kind of store, but all like really cool, new age kind of way of doing it. It was awesome.
So was it Sam Goody that was attached to that Suncoast?
What?
You don't know about that?
There was a Suncoast, yeah.
Yeah, because Sam Goody was always like next door and they interconnected.
Oh, yeah. So there was a Suncoast. So this was in a mall, and back when people like went to the mall for cool shit, And there was a Suncoast, but that wasn't connected.
Oh, okay.
Ours were not,
Okay.
no. But there was a Suncoast that was close. That was like, you know, a hop, skip, and a jump away.
Oh, okay.
That was the coolest place to work for a 16-year-old kid. And I got paid bank. Okay, I got paid $8.25 or $8.50 an hour to be there, which at that time, I was making more than any of my friends.
I bet.
Yeah, that was awesome.
And you had access to like
the coolest shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so what was the discount like?
Oh God, it was huge, like 40%.
Damn.
Yeah, dude. It was awesome.
Oh, and you got probably the music out, and I'm sure you got
You either
shit. Got music that came out first, or y'all got like the stuff that was like it came out beforehand. It always had like the hole punched in the barcode, so you could sell it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we had the cool thing about Sam Goody and what kind of made them different was their ordering system. So we could order things directly from, not necessarily from the manufacturer, but we could order directly from the label.
That's cool.
Yeah, so if you had if there was a single that had just come out, you could order that single, but well before the album was ever going to be released.
Well, I mean, it was usually that's what happens. The single would come out.
No. I mean, I'm talking about the first time it's ever aired.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Oh, that quickly.
Yes.
Oh wow!
Like the second, literally, we could order at the exact same time that it would first air on the radio.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And
cool.
we could do there were certain custom orders that we could do and vinyls, like we could order vinyls and shit. But
really, they were still doing vinyl then?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because of course.
That was when vinyl started coming back.
Okay.
Yeah, like early 2000s.
Okay.
But we did. For instance, you could buy an album. Let's say that an artist had a special release, album cover.
Yeah.
Right. Whether it's vinyl or CD or whatever.
Right.
They had a special release book. This was back when people cared. But they had special release artwork or whatever.
Yeah.
We could get it well after they stopped doing that, because we always held stock for that.
Nice.
Yeah, so we did things a little different. It was cool.
Oh, that's cool.
That was back when people gave a shit and they would actually care about album art.
Your first job was so much cooler than mine.
What was your first job?
I was a bag boy for Albertsons grocery store.
Yeah, my job was way cooler than your first job.
There was nothing cool about that job.
You got to meet interesting people.
The coolest person I met was the sportscaster for the local news in San Antonio.
That's cool.
And I mean, he always would tip. We weren't allowed to tip, but he would tip. It was like $1 or $2, but and I tell him, well, we're not allowed to take tips. He's like, I don't care. Here.
I always give a tip.
Yeah. And coolest dude. But yeah, that was it.
Yeah. That was my first job. And that was, so at the same time, I was also running my own car audio and video business.
Of course you were.
So I was doing custom audio installs, custom box build, custom full custom audio systems in cars. That was fun. That was a cool.
Wait. So you were built you were building boxes for bass speakers and stuff, bro?
Yeah, custom building. And did all the math. Built the boxes, custom order, make sure the airspace is correct, and all that kind of stuff.
You see the Jeep Grand Cherokee over there? I'm gonna need you to get to work.
Oh man, they're so cool.
The sound system sucks.
So you've heard me talk about this before. Okay, why I love minivans. Minivans are so badass. The reason why I love minivans so much
makes me laugh.
They're so badass. Is because when I was installing, I did the coolest sound system in this minivan. It was a Pontiac Montana. Okay, all right, all right. Pontiac.
Sidestep.
God, this is a long time ago too. Back when Pontiac was a thing. Hold on, I gotta finish this.
No, go,
I'm
please.
so excited about this. So Pontiac used to be badass. Pontiac had some cool ass shit, and they had a minivan. It's called the Montana. It was a supercharged V6. It was the same engine that they put in their GXP G2. What was it called? can't remember the name of the car now. But yeah, it was a supercharged V6 in this minivan. This thing would book it. This thing was badass. And I put a 12 speaker system in this thing.
Holy shit.
With two 15s in the back. Two 15 subs.
All right, so where did the subs go? Were they in the boxes in the very back? Or was it like underneath the seats?
They stood, no, hell no. This was a box.
Okay.
This thing was massive. And it was two 15s and they pointed up.
Okay.
Because it was the only way I could fit the box in there. And that thing was bumping. That thing was badass. It was so cool.
You built the boxes?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that was a hell of a big system. We did a like.
Say hello. Be nice.
Hey, look at that guy.
We were just talking about you.
What's up, buddy? What's up, man?
See, bud.
Yeah, you guys remember Cody, right? He came on. So.
Well.
No, that's being released.
Yeah, that'll be. Yeah. By this time.
So by the time this comes out, they'll be out.
Yeah.
Where's everybody at?
It's been pretty steady.
Scared to go in there.
No, you're good, man. Go.
No, go for it.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was a dual alternator setup. So I installed an additional alternator in that engine, and then it was all zero gauge all the way through. It was a lot of work. Oh, that was a lot of work on the minivan. I made a good amount of money on that one though. It was all. If you know, you know. It was all audio bond. This was all this was.
Wait, it was all audio box.
Audio bond.
Oh, audio bond.
Audio bond. So it was back
that was
when
expensive.
No, not but mid-grade. It was mid-grade, and they were everything. All the speaker baskets. If you know, you know. I keep saying it. All the speaker baskets were chrome flames.
Oh God.
They were badass. They were so good. God, I love that sound. I love those speakers.
So what 12s did you put in there?
No 12s, just the 15s.
Oh,
it was
15s.
a 12 speaker system.
Okay, what were the 15s?
The two 15s. Audio bonds.
Audio bond.
Audio bond 15s.
I had kickers put in mine.
Kickers been around for a long time.
Yeah.
I've got all kicker. I've got all kicker in the Mustang.
Yeah, see, I had two 12-inch kickers put in my 86 Dodge Ram single cab pickup.
Banging. Hell yeah.
Oh, that thing rattled.
Hell yeah.
That's the truck that I used to have a can of Coke to start the engine with.
So awesome.
So bad.
Is that the truck that you wooed Stacy in?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
That's hilarious. Yeah, the Mustang's got all kicker. So I have a Rouse Mustang as well, and it's I've got two 8-inch woofers in the doors, two 5x7s in the doors, and then I've got two 12 subs in the trunk, and sounds phenomenal. Sounds good. So I've got all the ranges covered.
Yeah, I need to do something to that one. If I'm going to keep driving that thing, I need to.
I thought it's Noah's.
More. What?
I'm not putting a banging sound system in a Jeep, but Noah's going to be driving.
No. It's probably Noah may end up getting it. If he does, then I'm not going to worry about it. He's good.
Yeah.
But
I want to put something in the. I want to put something in something in your company car.
In the coffee car.
Yeah. The coffee mobile. But yeah, no. So anyway, Sam Goody, Jesus. So yeah, that I was doing that at the same time, and that was right when I started ending my landscaping business.
Good God, man!
I started early. If you're gonna do something, do it, man. And it's like I go and do stuff. I think we talked about this before. I just go and do, and I'm like, oh, I can make this work, and I just figure it out, and then things happen.
Well, yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, again, it's how you find your passion. Just go out there and do it.
And so many people, this is a legitimate question.
Yeah.
Legitimate question. Is it fear that people are just afraid to go do stuff? If so, what are they afraid of?
I think it's failure. People are afraid to fail. Nobody wants to fail.
You're going to fail.
But, I mean, think about it. Think about the day and age that we're in now. For those who fail, what do they get? Think of sports.
Even
when they lose,
they still get a trophy.
Yeah. So when they're trying something out on their own, and there's no safety net,
they don't get the trophy.
They don't get the trophy.
That's so dumb. The trophy doesn't mean shit. If you fail, you fail. You go.
You learn what not to do.
dude, I've screwed up so much in my life. I've screwed up so many times.
Some of us still do.
Oh, I still do. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I pride myself on it.
Go back and watch a couple of the original episodes. You'll see that.
We have no idea what we're doing. We're getting better. Like
I would agree.
So we're getting smooth. I think we're getting smoother with our conversation.
Yeah.
We're getting better with the lighting. Like we got the audio stuff taken. Like
staying on track though is still a struggle.
Forever. That's never gonna get better.
Just again, need the bell.
Yeah. Full circle. Full circle.
It's a circle.
Yeah. So yeah, it's you're gonna fail. You constantly fail. Like, and it goes. I don't know if that's something maybe that lifting has taught me, like how to fail and how to fail with grace. I guess is a good way of putting it. Because you screw up and you fail, and then like you realize it doesn't really mean anything, and you just keep going. And then, oh wow, now you don't fail anymore.
But I think that's why people don't. I think it's two things. One, afraid of failure. And two, just be lazy.
I don't agree with that. Because if it's something you're passionate about and it's something you really love to do, like, you'll do it.
Or I think it's an overwhelming sensation of not knowing how to begin.
I don't know how to begin. I just do it.
But that's you.
Yeah, but be like
not
me.
Everybody's like you.
So be more like me, I guess. This sounds so conceited. I don't mean it like that,
bro. That's such a self-serving statement right there. Be more like me.
I don't mean it like that. But it's true though. It's like, just go fucking do it, man. Go do something.
Yeah, I mean, you could just go out and do it, but again,
yeah, you're gonna screw it up. You're not gonna be good at it. Hey, look.
Hey, how we doing?
We got a special friend. Hi, special friend.
Hi. That sounds weird.
My special friend. Hi.
Hi.
And her husband's right here too. Say hi. So this is Phil and Leslie, and they're very good friends of the store. Here, pop a squat. Hey, no, you sit down. No. See, good. Okay. Oh. So this is Leslie, one of my good friends, a good friend to the store, a good friend to everybody she's ever encountered. She has chickens, which is awesome. You never brought me those eggs, by the way. She let me down. Yeah, no, that's okay though. So we're here just kind of talking to people, trying to get an understanding of their journeys and what they look like. She has had a very interesting journey that has had a lot of paths to it, right? So how did, like, your whole journey in physical fitness and in fitness, like, where did it start? How did you get started?
So probably nothing like serious until I had a couple kids at home, and I actually started off with P90X.
Did you really?
P90X.
I didn't know that.
I love P90X. Like, I will still quote his little blurbs constantly.
Oh my God.
So I started off with that, and it was kind of my intro to weight training.
Okay.
And then
was that with the bands and stuff too?
I had some bands. I had free weights.
God, the P90X. That was so old school. Did you have the VHS?
Oh no, we had the DVDs.
You got the DVDs? Okay.
Like the 110 DVDs.
Yeah.
So, and like the hour and a half of yoga that made you want to die, so much.
I had a friend whose mom bought the VHS like set, and it was something like that. It was like 50 or 60 VHS tapes. I'm like, holy
It was so
shit.
much. It was so many things. And so I stayed kind of there for a while. After I'd gone through it a few times, I kind of had an idea of like what I like to do and all that. So I started kind of just weight training on my own. And I did that for a few years. And then I got certified as personal trainer.
Okay.
And started working for myself. I worked with women. I let them like bring their kids. Because when you are a mom and you have one or two kids, it's really hard to like make time for the gym, and not all gyms have childcare.
Yeah.
And some people don't want to leave them in childcare. So I had the space where you could come work out and your kids could like play with my kids.
That's awesome.
And so that's where I started, and I did a lot of personal training for a long time.
So you put up you built this space out at your house?
Yeah.
Okay, so you had, how were you marketing for that? How are
just
you?
people I knew.
Just people you knew.
Word of
Okay.
mouth. I had been working at a boot camp as a trainer, and so some of those clients
Okay.
would come with me.
Okay.
And
So you had a network.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
got it. Okay.
So, and just people I knew, like people from my church or things like that. So I just kind of talking to people I knew.
Yeah.
So then we started doing a little bit of bodybuilding, which was super fun. I competed twice. I really enjoyed that.
Hell yeah. In what category?
I did bikini 1 year,
Okay.
and then I moved to wellness.
Okay.
The bikini division is just so saturated. It's
it's so
hard to stand out.
Dude, and her and I have talked about this a lot, and the way they do the judging has, like, it changes from show to show, and you never know what the hell they want. It's so frustrating.
Even when you go through and read the standards, because
Yes.
like, the NPC posts their standards, like it's out there for everybody to know. And so if you go through and you follow the standards, it's still something different.
Yeah.
When you get to the show, depending on who's there, who's judging, who's promoting it, what rules are being followed, what aren't. So I got kind of burnt out on that. It was a lot, trying to work and prep and kids and all this other stuff. So now what I do is I'm a triathlete, which I know.
P90X to bodybuilding, or P90X to training mothers, to bodybuilding, to triathlete.
I actually had a triathlon this morning. before
You're
I
a
got
badass,
here.
right? I can't believe you're here.
A bunch of half marathons in there too.
Yeah, I've done a bunch of half
Oh, yeah,
marathons.
all the freaking running. Good lord.
I love to run. Running's my favorite.
Ugh.
I ran my first marathon last year, and I'm getting ready to run another one in March.
Good lord.
So I'm very excited.
I'm excited for you.
We're hoping for a half Ironman next year as well. So we'll see.
Oh my god, she's incredible. Fuck. And you're also coaching for triathletes
I coach
too.
triathlon. I coach. I'm a coach on a junior development team in the
Yeah.
area. So I coach mostly strength and conditioning and a lot of running.
Yeah.
So.
But you do the swimming too. You're coaching the swimming.
I coach a little bit of swimming.
Yeah.
But my strongest suit is obviously running and strength and conditioning. I'm getting better with the swim.
Yeah.
My race was so good today because we canceled the swim.
Oh.
They were like, there are red flags on the beach. You guys are not going in the water. Thank you, Jesus. It's a run, bike, run. I got this.
No, it's so funny. She gave me so much shit. So I did this stupid video for the store, and she's like, it was like 2 comments on the video, and it was her like, God, you look like an idiot. You're such a bad swimmer. I'm like, I'm on a stool in the store. It's not real. Leave me alone, Leslie.
What I actually
Jeez.
said was we need to work on your stroke.
Whatever. I
Okay.
took it to heart that she was giving me a bunch of shit that hurt my feelings.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. I'm so sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. No, that's so cool. So super interesting journey. So during all of that, where's the passion? Is the passion in the resistance training? Is the passion in the running? Is the passion in the actual competition of itself? Like, where's your passion?
So my passion lies in, it's gonna sound weird, but I like when it's very difficult. I like
No, that's not weird. That's
bodybuilding
perfect.
And prep because it was hard.
Yeah.
Like, you really had to commit yourself. It really gives you a chance to really focus in and see what you can do when you just work at something
Yeah.
like relentlessly. 'Cause prep is hard, especially
Yeah.
when you're working and have kids. You got your weight training like in the morning, cardio in the evening, and the food and
Yes.
all this stuff. Triathlon is hard because you're trying to not die, literally not drown.
You have
Hit
one
by a
job.
car. Like just
Stay
don't,
alive.
Don't drown and don't get hit by a car.
Yes.
But-
Which fucking happens. Be careful out there. Good lord.
Yeah, be careful. If you're running,
There's a lot of assholes on the road that
they'll sooner run you over.
it's ridiculous.
Like my kids, I have to like watch them because the cars will try and run over a bunch of kids on their bikes.
Yeah, man.
But I like when things are very difficult and you really have to focus on just that thing. Like when you're getting ready for a race, you're thinking about just that thing. Nothing else really matters. And for me, that's what I love. I thrive when it's really difficult and I have to really like just think about the thing.
Yeah.
So that's what I like, and that's where my drive comes from. I love pushing myself to try a new thing and just really attack it.
Yeah, so it's the love of the journey, and it's the love of being able to, like, because each journey is so different, which means that it has its own unique challenges. So it's the love of the challenge.
I love a challenge.
Yeah.
I love it.
Oh, beautiful. I love that.
It's been so interesting going from bodybuilding for 12 plus years to just diving into swimming, which I didn't swim as an adult. Like I could swim to save myself, but there was
me
no
and
technique.
Corey sink. We swim. We try to, but it doesn't happen. We sink like a block of steel.
I can help you with that.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I think I can.
Okay.
So, but
please,
it's been super fun to learn all these new skills. So, and that's what I like about coaching as well. I get to take what I'm learning and I get to help other people learn, and they teach you a lot along the way too. Anytime you teach, you learn a lot in the process.
You learn not only from the process itself, but you learn from the students and stuff. Yeah, I love it. That's why I love it too.
I recently got certified to coach para-triathlon, so people with disabilities,
gotcha,
and stuff like that.
That's cool.
So I get to learn a lot from my para-athlete that I work with as well.
That's so cool.
It's been so interesting. So it's fun to have this new part of the journey where you're just learning so many different things.
Yeah.
So I'm loving it. It's a great
I love that. I love that. Cool. Well, would you be willing to come to the bar and do an episode with us at some point in time? Yeah? Because we're trying, that's one thing that Corey and I talked about was, so first of all, have you watched any of the episodes of the Wicked Bear Cast?
I have not. I have a little
So again, she let me down again. It's
I'm a
all about
friend.
So
I'm a
it's
great coach, but a terrible friend.
She is a great coach. You come on the Wicked Bear Cast, you'll be a good friend.
Okay.
So the Wicked Bear Cast is all about training, nutrition, and everything is centered around men's mental health. And what Corey and I have been talked about is like how do the roles of spouses come into that, and how does a woman's perspective come into that as well. So it'd be really interesting to get that other side. I think that'd be really good. Cool, awesome. Well, thanks so much.
Thanks for
sitting down with us.
me.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, it was so good to see you.
Yeah, always good to see you. Thank you so much.
Bye, guys.
So, Chase, all right, come over here.
Oh, God, we're going to put the camera.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Joe camera, come on.
I have a face on.
Yeah, look at it. It's fine. He's got a good looking face. All right, so just gonna kneel real quick. So, something we talk about all the time. Corey and I had no idea what you were doing. We have no clue what we're doing. So he's got a YouTube channel. It's got all of his acting shit on there. Where again, he's just playing around and figuring stuff out, and it's not good, right? It is. But it's out there, and you just gotta do it.
Yeah.
It goes back to what we were talking about before about failure, right?
Talks about failure, yeah.
You just gotta go do it, and you do it enough until you get good.
So
That's
actually, I have a whiteboard at home that has it's supposed to be for homework assignment and stuff, but it's littered with jokes that I have for my joke book so I can start a stand-up. But I have in the bottom left corner is a little section where it's just be comfy being uncomfortable.
Yes.
I have one about stop being lazy. Because all I ever want to do is sit down, watch anime, play video games, but I got too much to do, so don't be lazy. And then in all caps I have it says fuck it and fuck 'em.
Okay.
And it's just because, you know what? The only people that have ever gotten success are the people that went for it.
Yeah, you have to just do 100%. It. You got to just go. You just go do it.
And then the fuck 'em is in reference to you can't care about everybody's opinion or everybody's thought about every single thing that you do, because you will never make everybody happy, and 99% of the people that you're trying to appease are people you will never speak to again. So why does that matter? Do what you want to do, who you want to be, to get where you want to go in life. This is the only existence you have. Why not do what you want in that existence and actually be happy, or fall into the cog of the machine and then wonder where life went in the end? All because you cared about what strangers thought.
Yes. And that's something that I'm so glad you said that. That's something that I don't ever really talk about, because it's not even in my mind, because I really don't give a shit what other people think. I don't care, but some people do, and that's a thing. That's the thing. Yeah. People do care about what other people think, and I think it's important to talk about that, because it's not something you shouldn't care. You absolutely should not care, and I think it's not even in my philosophy to even talk about it, because I've gotten to where I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. But that's so.
But that's also a checkpoint in life that few people get to or realize, because
it holds so many people back.
Even in traffic.
Or when they get to it, it's not until later in life.
Yes.
I don't get it.
Easy example is in traffic. Oh my God, I'm going slow because I don't want the stranger behind me to think that I'm an asshole. Fuck you, bro. I'm never going to see you. You're not paying my bills. You ain't laying with me at night. And I got somewhere to be. Like, no. But that's a simple example of how so many times people are so worried about what other people think. And few people get to that epiphany moment of like realization that I don't care what they think. And that gives you so much power.
I think it's because not enough people fuck up. Because you start realizing, like, the more you fuck up, you start realizing, like, oh, it really doesn't matter. Yeah. And then you start realizing, like, people aren't really paying attention. And the ones that are paying attention, like the fact that you fuck up. And they want to see you get better, right? And those are the people that matter. Those are the people you should have in your life.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, it goes back to like Roosevelt's "Man in the Arena," those who did daringly. So it's one of those things. If you can get past it, you can grow so far, so fast, and do so much more in your life. But it's such a restrictive factor for so many people, and I'd even say that social media plays a role into that because of that instant gratification of that social interaction. Yeah, man. It's a
want those likes, dude.
Oh yeah, because that's what makes you relevant.
So stupid.
It's the dumbest thing. But if it's what makes you happy, do what makes you happy. But
it doesn't, though. It doesn't. It won't make you happy. And so okay. Preface this. Yes, we're on social media. Yes, we promote on social media because we have a thing. We're trying to get a message out there. But the message that we have is we're gonna give the message regardless of what people say or think. Like,
not everybody's gonna like what we have to say.
Not everybody, and we don't care. That's fine. And we're not chasing the likes. What we want to do is convey a certain message, and like regardless who likes that message. Right? And if you do something long enough with the right purpose, things just kind of happen in life.
Well, it goes back to put in your 10,000 hours.
Oh yeah, the 18,000 hour thing.
Yeah, the 10,000 hour thing.
That's how long it takes to be like proficient in something, be a master.
Master violin, piano, any trigger. They say it takes 10,000 hours to master a trade, but you're never gonna get 10,000 hours if you don't start with minute one.
Yeah, you guys fucking do it.
You gotta do it.
You just gotta go do it. Go screw it up. We have no idea what we're doing, but we're having fun doing it. We're just making it up as we go.
Well, and that's kind of what we were talking about earlier. You just gotta get out there and do it. You just gotta try. Granted, you may fall on your face and fail, but then you just learn what not to do, or you learn another way to go about getting what you want done.
That's like what we were talking here. I didn't expect you to like. We were just going to talk real quick.
You didn't think that was going to be intelligent.
This is coming in. Well, I mean, yes, but I didn't expect any of this.
That's right there. We might be able to hijack.
Oh, it's lead. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
Hey-o. Okay.
My shins and knees were killing me.
Okay. So yeah, it's you have to get out there and just do it. So when we started the Bearcast episode 1, the lighting was shit. The audio was terrible.
The camera was shaking.
The camera was. Oh no, it's still doing.
It's still shaking. Yeah.
But it was so bad. But it's like when we go back and watch it, we're like, oh, okay, so we didn't like the amber lighting. We changed the lighting. We opened a curtain for natural. Like these small little things that we're doing. Each episode gets better and better because we're just doing it. Right. Just go do it. And same thing as training. You know how many times I've dropped bars on my chest or like failed squats or blowing a joint out.
Drop plates on your foot.
Let them fall on your ankle.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Oh man.
Yeah, man, shit happens, and you just keep going. If you're gonna bitch about it and get all upset, then you're okay. Here's a better way to say it. If you're gonna bitch about it and get all upset, that means that you're not really passionate about it, and that's okay. Go do something else.
I would also argue whether or not you get upset or whether or not you're able to accept that initial failure.
Hey, come out here in a bit.
Being able to accept that initial failure and not be like, I messed up, I'm never doing this again because I messed up, so that quit. So not just like I don't want to do it anymore, but just I was doing it, but now it's not fun anymore because I messed up one time. So that means I'm bad at it, so I should never do this again. And you know what? And it's embarrassing. I'm embarrassed. I'll tell you right now, there on that YouTube video that you're talking about for mine, there is a strip in there from the beginning when I said, F it, I'm going to go for acting, I'm going to do it, and I got into this little class thing. And it is a runway walk. And it is me in my house in some cheap ass shoes I got, slacks.
Please tell me heels.
No,
Heels. Oh,
like little heels.
oh no! I want some stilettos.
Some flare heels is gonna make my calves look real good and juicy. Just more like these would be acceptable in business heels. You know, one of those. But I'm doing a whole runway walk. The whole time I'm just like, this is dumb.
Yeah,
But I did it. I had to know it. It's on there, but it's embarrassing. You know it's embarrassing, but there's an ability to take your embarrassment, hone it, laugh about it with the others, and roll onto it, or you can let it be a crushing factor in your life.
Yeah.
And it's just being able to handle that emotion of embarrassment is another skill. Just like being able to breathe through pain when somebody's rolling your muscles out after you've worked out and you're sitting there like trying to curl the ground and you have to breathe through that. Being able to laugh through embarrassment is a skill that takes work too, and you have to be willing to try it, accept it, be willing to do so.
I like that statement. Willing to try.
I love that. Willing to try.
Yeah. How many people are not willing to do that?
Yeah. Well, that's kind of what we've been talking about, right? It's like just get out there and do it. Just be willing. Just be. You are worthy of win. You are worthy of winning, right? Going back to one of our other episodes, you're worthy of winning, right? Go get out there and do it, and you're not going to do great at first, and it's just going to happen, right? But yeah, man, it's. I want to go back to the embarrassment thing for a second. So you said something I think key. To be embarrassed inherently means that you care what someone else is thinking of you. Embarrassment is artificial. Embarrassment isn't real. Right? You creating that in your own mind. You don't know what that other person is thinking, but if you're embarrassed, you're automatically assuming that they are shaming on you in some kind of way.
If I shit myself in the middle of the gym doing a deadlift, I'm gonna be embarrassed because I shit myself. That's a natural factor.
I wouldn't be. I've done it.
Oh yeah, but it's how you handle it, in my opinion. It's hard to do. Just like taking a step forward into a challenging environment is hard to do. Some things are just inevitable. You can't stop all the emotion in your life: sadness, happiness, embarrassment, whatever it may be. But it's just a matter of how do you handle that emotional response with your next actions. So, I shit myself. I'm gonna be embarrassed, but you know what?
You won't feel shame.
No. We gonna laugh about it. I'm gonna tell you I shit myself, and somebody's gonna help me get the fuck out of this building.
I get that. No, I get that. Okay, all right. So yeah, let me phrase it in that way then. So it's shame, right?
Yeah.
If you're
feeling next to no shame.
Yeah. If you're feeling shame, so things are really hard to do. We have an episode that's coming out soon that was I was very emotional. And it was incredibly difficult for me to go through that and to even talk to Corey, much less like put it on the internet.
Goodness.
But I'm going to, because it was really hard for me to do, and that's my response to that situation. Just because something's really hard to do doesn't mean that it can't benefit someone else.
Right.
That's going through that. So going back to the shitting during deadlift. Now I've shit myself on squats. It happens, and when you're under that much load and you're pushing that hard, like
It's a big squeeze, man.
Your body's gonna do what it's gonna do.
Something's got to give.
Yeah, and there was zero embarrassment, but I think there was zero shame because I knew what I was doing. So I never felt as though like I got red cheeked. It was more like, oh shit, I just shit myself.
Yeah.
I have to deal with the smell. But I had to get out of my pants at that moment. But it was never I was never embarrassed. So yeah, I think shame is a more important connection there.
I agree with that. Plus, most of the times, if you're with the right gym people, everybody's just gonna laugh that you shit yourself, and we're just gonna
you shitbag. Come here, bud. Oh, I can't hug you, you nasty fuck.
You smell bad. Get the hell out of it. But nobody's really gonna shame you.
No. Not in our circle.
No.
And if you're, and this goes back to another episode that we talked about. If you're around those kind of people, get them out of your life. Fuck them.
Absolutely. Dude, so when I'm trying to separate my life from the military, but this transcends so much. And one of the biggest things, as soon as I got a new Marine in my system anywhere, one of the biggest things I tell them is, if you hang around a barbershop, you're gonna get a haircut.
Yeah.
And not asking what does that mean?
Yeah.
You're gonna be like that. So if you're around people who okay, you shit yourself today, I laugh, you move on, we go.
I'm gonna shit myself tomorrow.
I'm gonna shit. It's a rite of passage, baby. Like pissing on the deadlift platform. Yeah. I don't know why it's a rite of passage, but for some women it is. I
think we talked about it before.
Dude,
So I think it's gone now. It was a thing for a little while that it was to your point. It was like a rite of passage. There were like these young. It was normally always younger girls. They get on there like
high five.
They felt like they had to. It was so dumb.
I peed myself and I'm 33.
Yeah. I mean, congrats. As long as it was a PR.
Did you get the lift? Did you get 2 red lights? We need to have a conversation. We need to talk. That is only acceptable behavior for lifts that succeed.
Yeah, if you're gonna do it. Yeah, for sure.
So don't do that during a warm-up set.
No.
Well, you can.
Okay, cool.
You're in the right. You're in the right company. R. Kelly.
All right, so
R. Kelly the platform.
what about P. Diddy? Can I do P. Diddy?
I mean,
only in certain companies.
Just lather myself up with baby oil and
I
just
think
go
the
up there.
closest-
Baby oil.
I think the closest we can get to P. Diddy is baby powder.
Oh, baby powder.
Baby powder,
Okay.
man, 'cause I don't know where the oil's gonna go. Man.
I know where it's gonna go.
Yeah.
Oh, I think you know where it's gonna go.
I see better a really good phrase. I'm trying to remember exactly what I said, but it's something along the lines of, "Don't be upset about not getting the results from the work you didn't put in." Something like that.
Okay. Yeah.
Solid.
Exact quote.
Yeah.
But you know,
Don't bitch about the work you didn't do.
Yeah. Don't complain when you don't get the results of the work you didn't do. And to do that work, you have to start the work. Back to the original point, you have to start. You have to try. You have to do it. You have to do so daringly. Fuck it and fuck them.
Yeah.
You know, you'll have to bleep me out, I'm sure, but
Nope.
no.
We're not monetized yet,
No.
so you're good.
Bets. This just became a whole new thing. No, I appreciate you guys letting me on. And honestly, I'm glad to see you guys doing it. I was surprised
Thanks,
when I saw episode 1 pop up. So it wasn't something that y'all were like talking about forever. And you know, people talk all the time. I'm gonna do, and then they never do. Y'all just all of a sudden popped up out of nowhere. Like, I got a whole table bar inside of my house. I assumed your house.
Yeah, my house. Yeah.
Got a whole bar inside my house. All right, I got it branded and everything. This guy's really just going all out for it. And I'm with it.
It's awesome. We've been like, I've been tinkering with the idea of doing something like this for a long time, and it took me kind of collaborating with Corey to be like, okay,
Yeah, it was just kind of hey, you wanna?
Yeah,
this sounds like fun. Then the next thing is like, all right, I'm coming over. We're doing this. I'm like,
Sounds like a
Yeah.
bad
all right.
conversation.
yeah. So again,
Somebody order a pepperoni.
So again, I just do stuff. I just go and do it, and like if somebody's down, like fuck it, let's go, bro. And if I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it.
Might as well.
That's it.
Why not?
Yeah, why not, dude? Thanks so much, man.
Hey, thanks, man.
Appreciate you coming on for a minute.
Love
Yeah,
seeing you guys.
yeah.
Good seeing you,
I'll go
bub.
see the
Yeah.
homies
Yeah,
and
bud.
stuff. I'll see y'all around. We'll go see
Yeah.
Yeah, dude,
Go
do
do
your
it.
thing, brother. Oh, nice. What kind of ice is that? Medicine. I don't know.
Vanilla almond sugar cookie.
Oh, the almond. Yeah.
That's good.
Dude. Yeah, vanilla almond sugar cookie. Shout out to Little Cookie Monster. Lita?
That was good. That
Lita.
was really good.
That's phenomenal.
There
That's
we
a
go.
hella good little cookie. Oh, shit. Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
What's up?
My man. Okay, all right. This guy right here, he has one of the... Dude, you need to come on to do a full episode.
I would love to.
This guy has one of the craziest stories. Comeback of the century. This guy's incredible. This is my very good friend Brian. Super good dude. Dude, so real quick, what we're doing is kind of getting people and understanding what their journey was and how it got started.
Okay.
And where your passions are, right? Okay. So so he's obviously in phenomenal shape. How did you get started in this kind of journey for your physical body?
Well, to be realistic, the first thing, I was going through a hard time. And the woman I'm now married to, we were having issues, and I'll just be very real. And I took a picture. And when I took that picture, I realized how heavy I had gotten. And you know, a lot of times when you're happy and things are going good and being real, I was always right. I was always out, you know how they say, like a sneakerhead or everything. I collect shoes heavy. So I was always in the fly gear. And when you're wearing all your fly clothes, you're not necessarily worried about your shape, especially as a man, you're worried about the clothes.
Yeah.
But when I really stripped myself down and I took the picture and I looked at myself and I'm like, whoa, like I really let myself go.
Yeah.
Hopped on the scale, I was over 300 pounds. didn't realize I had got to
were
be
you
in the.
really?
I was
I didn't
307.
know you got that.
I was 307, bro. So
Hold on.
Yeah.
I saw those pictures. You did not look 307.
I wore it well.
No
it was,
shit.
I wore it well. It was all evenly distributed.
Bro, I didn't
I
know
was
you got that
307,
big, dude.
and when I got my body fat percentage checked, I was at 57%.
Wow.
So
really?
I was chunky. It just, I
Wow.
wore well. A lot of it, over time, as I started understanding everything more, a lot of it was visceral fat. And that's also based off of genetics. So, part of it. So, for me, everybody, as of right now, and I'll put this into perspective, I'm the 4th oldest living male in my entire family right now.
No shit.
No
4th
kidding.
oldest
Wow.
living male. And I'm 35. So, most of the men in my family die young.
That's insane.
I was 28, and I knew my 30th birthday was around the corner, and the first time my father ever had heart complications, he was 30. And at the time, he was full-term military, just coming back from Saudi, going back and forth. So he was in great shape for war. He was right. He was a martial artist. He was still playing basketball for teams in Germany.
Yeah.
In great shape, and he still had a heart attack.
Wow.
So I was nervous. I was like, I can't keep living like this. So this was at that point in time. I had
How long ago was this?
this was 2017.
Got it. Okay.
Because I'm coming up this November. Actually, in 2 weeks will be my 7-year anniversary for my fitness journey.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
So, and it was November 6th.
Hell yeah.
So, what ends up happening is I had taken a hiatus from social media, period. And I was like, you know what? Let me get on here and see what's up. Something told me to log in. I log in. 2 things that happened that were big on my story, right? So, first thing I saw was this rapper named Max O'Cream. All right, bro. First thing I saw was Max O'Cream. And it killed me because when the picture that was posted was him on stage with Wiz Khalifa. And it had only been about a year and a half.
Okay.
And I used to see Maxo at all the sneakerhead conventions.
Okay, yeah.
So I saw him and met him when he was just a guy out of the South Side, just collecting shoes and flipping shoes and being fly. In a year and a half, I saw him become one of the biggest rappers in the nation.
Yeah.
I said, okay. He set his mind to something, he accomplished it. I scrolled up. The immediate next post, my mentor, God bless you, Michael Williams. I saw him, and I met him back when he was playing basketball for Sam Houston.
Okay.
And I saw what he did for himself, fitness-wise.
Okay.
I saw what he did for his kids, not kids, but his clients, fitness-wise. And I loved it. And I was like, you know what? Let me hit him up. I'm down. I need to do something. I need to change my life.
Bro.
Real talk.
So, this goes back to what we preach all the time. If you don't know where to start, reach out. If you don't have someone to reach out to us. We will help you. Or if we can't help you, we will point you in the direction of someone who can. We know there's so many people that we know that can help you. If you don't know where to start, reach out.
And here we are circling back to going out, trying.
Yeah.
Taking that first step.
Yes.
Yes, you might fail that first time. You may fail
A bunch of times.
Second, third, fourth, fifth time. Keep at it. Get up, dust yourself off, and go again. Try.
Go do it.
I dig that, brother. And from there, I just never looked back. When I messaged Michael, I didn't expect him to respond so fast.
Oh, because he
saw it. He was like, dude, I was like, so what do I got to do to start? And first thing he asked me was, how early can you wake up?
Yeah.
I'm an insomniac, so it didn't matter to me. I was like, bro,
Right now.
I'm up. Let's do it. He's like, can you be up at 3 a.m.? I was like, bro, say less. Woke up, met me at the gym at my apartment. We started, bro.
That's what's up,
We
man.
started at 4 a.m. that next day. It was like somewhere
That's
between
love,
3 a.m. 4 a.m. And I never looked back. And then from there, I locked in. I went and got certified. And my mission objective after I started getting fit, I was like, okay, I see it happening. I was like, I want to have a six-pack by my 30th birthday.
Okay.
That was initially just the goal. I wanted to have a six-pack by my 30th birthday.
Yeah.
I didn't know I would end up getting certified for training. I didn't know I would fall in love with fitness the way I did.
You just did.
Influencing others. I just did it. And then when I saw the impact I had around people, because everybody knew me, even everybody I've seen and hear over the years, just meeting, everybody knew me as the guy that always had the shoes. I always used to have, me and my wife go out to eat all the time. I'm a major foodie. I'm cooking, I'm doing this.
Right.
I knew I was on the joints to plates. But once I had the full understanding of macros, calories, what food is, how to actually eat, it changed my life. And even now, the way I feel, I can lock in immediately. I know mentally if I want to get somewhere, like right now, like I had talked to you, my mission objective was 8%. I went and did an in-body yesterday, and I know the in-bodies can be a little off, but it measured me at about 9, and I guess 10. When I was looking at myself in the mirror, just knowing where I've been, I guess 10. So I know I'm at the edge of what the goal I set, and now I'm at a point where, and my kids see it. I have boys, I'm raising boys, so they see that, and they see the discipline. Even today, as I'm at the soccer field, my older son, he looks at me, he laughs, because I picked him up from his first school dance last night. He goes, man, it was dope. He goes, Dad. He goes, you know what's my favorite part about whenever you come to pick me up from anywhere? I looked at him like, what's up? He said, all my friends always go, yo, bro, your dad looks so good, bro. Your dad is so buff. Your dad is so swole. And I love it because they're who I do it for.
Right, absolutely.
They're who I do it for because I want them to have somebody they're proud of. I also want to show them the level of discipline because nothing comes, the love for yourself.
Yeah.
And nothing happens overnight. You have to lock in.
Right.
You have to care about what you're putting into your body.
Right.
You have to do it. And a lot of things I tell people, I'm going to say this directly to the camera. Understand that whatever effort you put into yourself is what you're going to get back in results. If you're only putting 20% into yourself, expect 20% better results. So give yourself the 100% effort because you're going to get 100% results. Don't give up on yourself. You are the person that's supposed to love you the most, and you can't properly love anybody else until you truly, really love yourself. So take care of yourself. And I'm not saying you have to be the leanest person in the world. That's my journey. It's not. It's whatever journey you're on.
Yeah.
That's what I want for me. Yeah. Don't look at me and say, oh, I have to be at this percent. Yeah. That's what Brian likes for Brian. If you like to just lift heavy and be in the gym and be mentally strong and be physically strong and know that you're taking care of yourself, do so. But it's better than being a couch potato.
Yes.
It's better than destroying yourself or wallowing in your sorrows. Yeah. And the gym is an amazing place. It's like an adult playground. You go out there, you make friends, you lift heavy weights, you sweat, you have a good time. And the thing about it is it becomes an amazing support system. So no matter what you're doing, whether it's powerlifting, bodybuilding, now you know these kids saying they're power builders, whatever it is that you want to do, bro, get up and just do something about it. Be active. Yeah. Before social media, we were outside all the time. And when I say outside, I'm not talking about being in the club. I'm not talking about, I'm not talking about being in the bar. I'm talking about being locked out of the house until the street lights come on.
And being told not to come back into this house until it is dark out.
My man, you got that.
Dude. So, and I love that you said it's an adult playground.
It is.
Because it is. Yeah. And it's like the old school playground where you go and you just walk in and you're like, yo, what do you like something? So do I. Dude, let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah. It's that old school.
Yes, bro.
Going outside and playing.
Yeah.
Yes.
I gotta ask you something. Okay.
So, all right. So many people go into the gym or they look at the gym or they think about the gym and they're so scared or apprehensive or overwhelmed.
Overwhelmed is a great word.
Have you ever? And I'm not talking about the people that are in the gym that are like that they're just kind of coming. I'm talking about anybody who goes in the gym and knows what they're doing, that have been there, that has gone through it. Have you ever met anybody that didn't approach you with nothing but love and want to help you to the nth degree?
No. The only thing I'll say is every once in a while, because not everybody's in a great space. We're in the gym sometimes battling demons. So you might come across somebody that just didn't have a great day. Please do not hold that against them, okay?
Yeah.
Do not.
Yeah, we all
do
have
not.
Yeah,
you know, so because if you approach that person with kindness, and this goes back to something my mom raised me on, treat everybody like gold because you never know when you're entertaining angels. I've had people where they might have had a bad day and there was an encounter, and they realize that because of the kindness I came at them with, the next time they see me, they'll put me to the side. It's a whole new person. They'll ask me, "Hey Brian, do you mind if I get a moment with you?"
Yeah.
And I'm always down to talk. I love to talk for one. So you call me at the right time. He does. But the thing about it is, if a man can look at me and say, "You know what, I messed up, bro," I'll always be able to respect that man and love that man because from that point, that takes a lot of accountability, ownership, and it's just you saying, I can look myself in the mirror and understand where I am and where I'm going. And I respect that. When you get to the gym, people, social anxiety, I understand it, but please understand, nobody at the gym is there to destroy you.
100%.
Everybody is there to be a better version of themselves. My personal motto is be a better you than the you that you were yesterday. And with that being said, when you go to the gym, everybody's working on that exact same mission.
And want to help you achieve yours.
Everybody I've seen in here has helped me at some point. Whether it's just a conversation about diet, whether it's a mental conversation, whether it's me just being able to pour into him with things I've been going through. And with that, he was able to wash it out and pour back into me positivity. The people I have met in the gym over the past few years have completely changed my life, my perspective, my spirit. And it's a place that has become a safe haven for me, and I love to make that a safe haven for other people.
Yes,
and
we all want that. We all want that. We all want that for you.
By the way, what is your name, brother? I sat down, Corey. I'm Brian. Pleasure to make it official. I got excited. He told me to come down and sit. I was like, yo, let's do it. So You know, as a man, I got to make sure I pause and be like, "Yo, my brother, we in there.
We're good.
All good, baby."
Yeah.
Love you all, man. Love you.
I
Dude,
appreciate
yeah.
it. I
So
appreciate it.
so we're gonna have Brian come on
Absolutely.
another
Meet him at
future
the bar.
episode.
I'm with you.
He'll come to the bar because he's. I mean, we only got a tip of the iceberg. This man's
Yeah,
got a
for sure.
crazy story. Nothing but love. The amount of love that's bottled up in this human being is it's
see it on the
unimaginable. It's amazing.
Bro, I'm having a hard time containing it. Like, I've been tapping my feet.
Oh, I love it, dude.
Hey,
Thank you
I
so much.
appreciate you
man.
guys having me on.
Yeah.
God bless. My brother, I'm a hugger.
Yeah. All right, bro.
God bless you, my boy.
Yeah.
Hey,
So,
this was yours.
Yeah, so we'll hit you up. We'll hit you up super soon. And we'll figure out a day and time you come out.
Let me know. My
Yeah.
schedule is open right now. So
Beautiful.
Awesome.
God
Beautiful.
bless, bro.
Yeah.
Pleasure meeting you,
Good
brother.
meeting you, buddy.
Always good seeing you,
My brother.
Love you.
Yo, God bless, man.
Y'all
For
be
sure.
careful.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
There's never been a time that I haven't had a conversation with that guy and been so fucking stoked about
to talk-
life.
Yeah. Dude,
Such a good dude.
The amount of positivity that just exudes from that man. No, I'm just like, I feel good. I feel really good.
Yeah, dude,
Feels nice.
you feel great.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go run a marathon.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Well, maybe not that. We're gonna go lift.
Let's go
heavyweight.
left. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cardio. No.
Yeah. So such a good dude. Such a
Yeah,
good
yeah.
dude. Yeah. So known him a couple of years. Again, friend of the store, comes in. We've had numerous conversations about training, about nutrition, about life in general. It's such an amazing story. He's got a great story.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That is Brian's a prime example of what is needed
I'm gonna
more.
eat this, by the way.
That's why I had it sitting there. That is a prime example of what is needed more. That is being a good bro. That is being a good bro
Such a
right
good
there.
bro.
Yeah.
Here's the essence of what the Wicked Bearcast is.
Absolutely, yeah, and that's what we're trying to convey is the positive message of the positivity behind getting healthy mentally, physically, emotionally, nutritionally. Being a good bro. I can't stop saying that.
No, I love that.
that.
I love that slogan. I
Yeah.
think it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. And that goes into like you kind of touched on it, but I want to dive a little deeper. When you take care of yourself physically, your mental health improves.
Absolutely.
So-
absolutely.
Yeah, I know it's something we take for granted
Yeah.
that we just know, and a lot of people don't know that. If you take care of yourself physically, muscle is an amazing thing. The more muscle you have, the more endorphins you're going to produce, the better you're going to feel. But just the act of pushing yourself past your previous limits, it's such an amazing feeling, and it really teaches you how you can be a better person in all aspects of your own life. It's amazing.
Absolutely. Yeah. Couldn't agree more.
Yeah, man. More people need to do that.
Agreed.
And whatever it is, again, to Brian's, again, God, such a good dude. A good point. Whatever your journey is, it doesn't matter. Like we're power lifters. We like lifting big weight. I like hypertrophy training too. I like building muscle. I like building tissue. I don't like running. Some people do. I don't like we just had our triathlete show up, Leslie, who was here. That we're gonna have her on the show at some point. She's a triathlete. Not my thing. No, but that's her thing, and she loves it. And she said something that was really good about. She loves the challenge.
Yeah.
And her journey constantly changes because she's looking for that new challenge to push herself. She's an incredibly well-rounded athlete.
Yeah.
And it helps your mental health so much.
Yeah.
It's incredible. I can't stop thinking about Brian. He's such a good dude.
It's like it was just like drinking liquid sunshine or something.
Oh, God, it's amazing. Such
Dude
a good
is
guy.
just so genuinely
I think
good.
I told you about Brian before.
I think you had. Yeah.
Such a good dude. And he brought up a good point too. The number of people that I've met that have just had such huge impacts in my life have all come from this passion of mine that I have. Right. So it's this passion has improved my life directly and indirectly in so many ways.
Well, yeah, because it opens the door to people who have that same kind of drive, that same kind of ambition and passion for bettering themselves, bettering those around them, and surrounding themselves with being better.
Yeah, man.
In all aspects in life. And it's what we talked about before in the powerlifting community. It's a battle against yourself. Rarely is it a battle against others, because everybody else wants to see you succeed.
Yes, everyone wants to succeed. So yeah, powerlifting and strongman is incredibly unique in that perspective.
Agreed.
Bodybuilding, to some extent, it's like that to some extent, but it's a little more cutthroat just because of the nature of the sport.
Yeah.
Which, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. It's okay. But something about...
I think competition's a healthy and wonderful thing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. But for powerlifting and strongman, you're like... So if Corey and I went to a competition, technically speaking, we're against each other.
Right.
We're competitors against each other. But it will never like be that way.
No.
Because I'm gonna push him to be better, and he's gonna push me to be better, and it's all
I'd
love.
probably be the loudest voice there screaming you on as
Hell yeah.
you were going for your lift.
Hell yeah, man. No, I love it. Man, that's awesome.
Yeah, agreed.
Oh, I get something about Brian. He's such a good dude. Fuck, he's such a good dude.
Well, no, I mean it's just the you feel motivated talking to him.
I feel motivated to go lift.
Yeah.
I want to go to the gym right now.
Probably not a good idea.
Not a good idea.
No,
Not a good
probably want to chill for the day.
Oh, God. Yeah, so such a good dude. We've had some really great guests on.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we had Brian, we had Leslie, we had Chase. Gosh, was that it? No, we had someone else, right?
I don't know.
We had Colby.
Oh, yeah.
Owner of Northside. So
Yeah,
we've had some really great people
Yeah.
on. No, it's been great. It's been really good.
Oh, it's almost 2
You
o'clock.
guys ready? Yeah, I think we're good, man. I think we wrap up.
Okay, sounds good.
Guys, thanks for joining us at this,
Customer Appreciation Day.
Customer Appreciation Day.
Yeah.
Impromptu, not really impromptu. We planned on doing some filming.
I didn't think we'd do this. No.
This was awesome. This
Yeah,
was
yeah.
incredibly therapeutic and very good in itself. So I hope you guys got something out of it. We certainly did. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for letting me be a part of it.
Thanks for dude. No, this was awesome. That sounded weird, but and thank you guys for coming and joining us. And we'll see you at the bar soon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Real soon actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys.
All right.
Thanks so much.
Take care. Bye.